recording. First person I get, funny, upbeat, definitely sarcasm, wears a hat. I feel like I can see the hair fluffing out from beside the hat. I feel like I can see a little facial hair or stubble. This person tells me how he ends up passing. He gives me, it looks like he's walking down the stairway, and this tells me that our physical body, I think he may also like have a beer in his hands. That's why I said bottle. Anyways, I wasn't going to say that part, but I don't really have a choice. And so I feel like he's giving me my sign symbol. You know how someone like walks down into a basement and pretends to take steps? This typically tells me that either a situation or a medical condition situation, it seems like a deterioration, okay? Like it goes down in steps. Boom, I'll show you guys my automatic writing that's happening here. I feel like we maybe have like a jacket or something. In honor of his memory. It keeps going like this, but I don't know what this means. Like I give it to you, like I give it to you. Give it to you. That's what it looks like. What else would that mean? It's not like thank you in sign language. It's like, You have your son's jacket. Who would, okay, hold on. And listen, if you are resonating with this reading, amazing. If you can listen to these messages that other people are getting, and you can feel like your loved one's communicating with you, beautiful. And guess what? Heaven, no, you're totally fine. You are totally fine, Karina. And heaven says, I have his jackets. So that's amazing. Which one is this? Who am I talking to? Can we go back to that part? I'm like, that's fantastic. Who is it? Is it Rob or Marty? Okay, Rob. Okay, that's kind of who I thought it was going to be. You're like, I do have his jackets. Great. What's his name? Okay, how do you end up passing? He told us it was kind of like a medical or a situation. Kind of maybe the same thing, like maybe something deteriorates and we don't necessarily like check it out in time, or it's like a deterioration that kind of like escalates. It like just escalates. Car accident. He says, well, I take partial responsibility for this, he says. And so he takes partial responsibility, but let's say it's something like, I don't want to like lessen it or anything, but let's say it was like not paying attention, or something as simple as the sun in his eyes. He goes, he was the driver. What happened? Do you know why he may be taking partial responsibility for this? Is a huge thing for me. Ooh, very curious to see what he says. So earlier he had mentioned something about having a bottle or drinking, but I can't apply that to this situation, so I don't feel 100% confident making the assumption that he was drinking and driving. It almost seems like he's making a turn, shiny light. His light was red, other light was green. He had 3 friends in the car and went around the bend too fast with it raining. And I'm like, and I'm making a turn, and then boom, like it's like something's in my face, can't really see. Okay, so it was raining, poor weather conditions, raining, and he went around the bend too quickly, and all the 3 friends survived, and he did not. That is absolutely insane. I love this. And you know what? Because remember how I said, he takes partial responsibilities, but it's like he didn't see, or okay, so he was the driver. He takes responsibility and in exchange is his life, okay? So the other 3 friends make it in this car accident, okay? So I'm like, I'm not trying to lessen it, but it doesn't seem so, and I'm not saying that it wasn't traumatic putting 3 people through a car accident and then the driver dies. What the heck? But I am saying it's a beautiful spiritual thing because he was able to take responsibility for it and nobody else got hurt. He likes that. He's good with it. He's good with that. And then the whole deterioration, going down in steps, yeah. He goes, I didn't die right away. So, now, granted, if this is like your dad or something, I'm not trying to make you be like, what, he didn't? I'm like, well, he had a couple minutes, we almost thought he was fine, and then he kind of womp, and then shut down. Like, he was almost like conscious, making sure everybody was good to go, you know? Okay, she's like, correct. I'm like, I'm just, ooh, and my camera's getting blurry. Y'all, Spirit's gonna need to have a new camera soon, I think. I think mine's getting tired of autofocus because it's seeing the dead people, but whatever. And so, do we still have his hats or something he wears in honor of his memory? Or maybe he was just showing me he wore a hat all the time. I don't know, I just see a hat when I'm seeing this. Love the fact that he brings in the jackets. And who is this to you? See, he's like father age, but he doesn't necessarily show me what the relationship is. He's just, you know, yes, and he always had a hat. Okay, great. So good, he's a great communicator. We remember him with this hat. He is your dad. Perfect. He's at peace. Listen, he goes right here, Kato, right in the face right here is like, that's like where you look like him, is like right in the cheekbones, right in the face structure, I feel, right here, like if you know, and so, ooh, and then he goes, yes, he knows of everything. Let's say let's say he never met your kids and you have kids now. He's like, yes, I know of everybody. I've met everybody. I know what's going on. I am proud of you. He goes, you're doing better than me. And he jokes about it. And he, you know, relieves tension with sarcasm. I feel like he does a pretty good job. And then, I don't know, I just feel like there was a good connection. If there was any miscommunication before he passed, that's like dissipated, and I genuinely don't see it anymore. I feel like there was a decent relationship. Maybe y'all were just caught up in work stuff, you know, and then like 3 days later you're like, huh? So very unexpected, but Dad loves you. I want to say, oh, you have dreams of him, but he's like, you think someone walks in a room or you see something down the corner of your hallway or down the hallway between doorways, you look, nothing's there. I feel like he's harassing you with repeating numbers on the clock and freaking you out that things are in doorways. I'm not going to be like, find your dreams. I'm going to be like, did you see that? That's your dad harassing you. Enjoy it. Because the only thing I'm going to do is make it so obvious you can't unsee it, and that gets weird after a while. All right, cool. Love you. Dad loves you.